Microbiologically influenced corrosion, or MIC, has long been the buzzword for corrosion in fire sprinkler systems. However, MIC is only part of the problem. MIC is not the root cause of corrosion-related failure in fire sprinkler systems. MIC is not pipe-eating bugs, as often described. MIC is an influencer and accelerator of corrosion that is already occurring. Corrosion is a chemical reaction that requires three elements: air, water, and steel. Corrosion can be eliminated if any of these items are missing. If you can limit exposure to one of the elements, you can slow the corrosion process. Unfortunately, in a sprinkler system, corrosion could lead to leaks in the pipe, reduced water flow, or may render the system completely inoperable. That's why Potter has developed corrosion management products that identify and slow corrosion before it becomes a bigger problem. In this training module, we will review the types of Potter corrosion monitoring products available and their features, and product installation and testing. The corrosion monitoring products Potter offers include the PCMS, Potter Corrosion Monitoring Station, the PAR, Potter Automatic Air Release, and the PCDS, Potter Chemical Delivery System. The Potter Corrosion Monitoring Station, or PCMS, allows calibrated strips of metal called coupons to be installed in a coupon rack that simulates the condition of the fire sprinkler main or branch line. Test coupons are installed into the coupon rack using the coupon holders. One of the most important features of the PCMS is that the coupons can be removed and analyzed for signs of corrosion without disabling or draining the system. The Potter Automatic Air Release, or PAR, is used to vent the air in a wet sprinkler system. Corrosion is most pronounced at the air and water interface line in a sprinkler system. By reducing the amount of air in the system, corrosion rates can be greatly reduced. The PAR has a water retention pan to hold small amounts of water that may be discharged during the venting process, and incorporates a unique safety shutoff valve that will stop the flow of water should the vent fail in the open position. The Potter Chemical Delivery System, PCDS, is a self-contained chemical delivery system designed for wet pipe systems. The chemical is contained in a polyethylene primary tank mounted in a secondary containment tank. The unit pumps a corrosion-inhibiting fluid into the sprinkler system when activated by a dedicated vane-type flow switch installed on the system riser. This corrosion-inhibiting fluid must be chosen by your fire protection engineer or corrosion consultant. The pump delivers the chemical as makeup water enters the system. The features of the PCDS include a float switch that lets you know when the chemical is low, and a second float switch that interrupts the power to the pump if the tank runs dry. In addition, a digital alarm communicator transmitter, or DACT, allows for the system to be monitored by a central station if desired. Now that you understand the features of the Potter corrosion monitoring products, you're ready to review the installation process. Begin by making sure you read, understand, and follow all of the instructions included with the product. This is a simple step that takes a little bit of time in the beginning, but saves a lot of headaches in the end. Let's begin by reviewing PCMS installation. First, choose the best location for the PCMS. This location will ideally be in an area that's easy to service. If there is an air and water interface in the system, install the PCMS so the interface will be captured in the device. To install the test spool assembly, position the outlets so that they are on the top and bottom of the spool piece. Then install the test spool into the sprinkler main or branch line using the grooved couplings and gaskets provided, and support the test spool as needed. Now install the end caps on the ends of the coupon rack assembly with the grooved couplings and gaskets. When installed properly, the product label should be visible and in proper orientation on the outside edge of the coupon rack. Now you are ready to install the corrosion coupon. Oil from your fingers will provide false corrosion readings, so be sure to wear latex gloves during the installation. Assemble the coupon on the coupon holder and attach the holder with a non-conductive screw and nut. Next, install the coupon holder assembly in the 1-inch NPT outlet fitting on the coupon rack. Be sure to plug all outlet fittings that are not being used. Close the drain valve and open the coupon rack isolation valves after filling the sprinkler system. The trim can be assembled on the PCMS components at any time during the installation process. Just be sure to properly position all of the components when installing the trim. You will want to fill out the coupon card completely for future analysis. After 6 or 12 months, you will need to order a Potter coupon replacement kit, so the existing coupons can be sent in for analysis. To remove the coupon rack can be isolated from the system by closing the isolation ball valves. Water analysis is part of the report provided. After the pressure is relieved from the coupon rack, fill the specimen bottle provided and securely affix the cap. Finish draining the coupon rack. The coupons are then removed and replaced as instructed. Completely fill out the coupon insertion confirmation sheet and mail to Potter Electric Signal Company in the envelope provided. The old coupons are then sent in for analysis by using the shipping label included in the Potter replacement kit. The Potter automatic air release should be installed at the high point of the fire sprinkler system. Begin by installing a ball valve and strainer before the air vent valve on the par. Now install the par, making sure it is level. Use 3/8-inch threaded rod hangers as needed for additional support. To supervise the shutoff valve, discard the fuse cover from the valve terminals and connect the 6-foot wiring harness connectors to the valve terminals and the appropriate alarm panel. The par should be inspected after installation and periodically thereafter. Inspection must include checking for activation of the shutoff valve. This is indicated by a red pop-up tab. If the shutoff valve has been activated, it needs to be replaced. You also need to check for blockage in the strainer and in the cap screen on the outlet pipe. When the PCDS arrives, you'll want to inspect it to make sure no damage occurred during shipping. If you find the unit has been damaged, contact Potter right away. The PCDS should be placed in a location that is level and provides convenient access to the sprinkler system. Next, provide power to the unit. Once the wiring is connected, you can connect the phone lines to the DACT for central station monitoring or connect to the fire alarm panel. Now you need to make sure that the wetted materials of the pump are suitable for the liquid being pumped. After the PCDS is installed, check the pump and piping for leaks by pumping water through the system. Do not run the pump dry for over 30 seconds to avoid burning out the pump. To adjust the flow of chemicals into the system, turn the adjustment knob on the motor control. Use the flow rate chart provided in the product documentation for the approximate setting. For an exact flow rate, you will need to measure and time the discharge by simultaneously throttling the ball valve on the discharge side of the pump and adjusting the motor speed control to obtain the system pressure. Then measure the discharge in a calibrated container. After you make adjustments, make sure the valve is in the full open position and never run the pump with the shutoff valve on the suction side of the pump closed. After the system is fully tested, drain any water that remains in the primary tank and add chemicals according to the instructions. Remember to follow all safety instructions provided by the chemical manufacturer. This concludes Module 7 of the Potter Sprinkler Monitoring Training Program. In this module, we reviewed the types of corrosion monitoring products available and their features, and installation and testing. If you have questions about a product or application and can't find the answer in the instructions or within this program, please call Potter Electric at 800-325-3936.